prices, better computers for all of our customers. For today, we have a feature price, $429.99, $429.99 for a 15.6 inch, so the #1 selling size in the United States today. Comes in 3 glorious colors. This is the rose gold. I also have, and you'll see on our stand over here, a classic gold and a silver available. So there is rose gold, classic gold, and silver. This is a laptop with all the features, from a backlit keyboard to a solid state drive to 4 gigs of RAM, high definition, glorious screen. It's lightweight as well. Its battery life is nearly 12 hours. If you're on the go, on the move, great. But if you're at home and you just want a new laptop for your desk, this would be awesome as well. For so many of us, it's just become a necessity rather than a luxury. You have to upgrade so that we can get ahead, stay on top with schooling and working and college and learning and just entertaining ourselves, right? We're not going out as much. We need to entertain ourselves at home, and that might be surfing the net or watching something on Netflix. A new laptop is a great way to treat yourself or somebody in your family, to just giving them the right tools to do what they want to do and do it better. But as our very special guest, Mr. Aaron Berger, is going to talk to us about, it's also a marked change to upgrade versus a laptop that you might have bought 2, 3, 4 years ago. Aaron, laptops of a few years ago didn't really have a solid state drive. They didn't have battery lives comparable to this. They weren't as lightweight as this, and they just weren't as powerful as this.
We've never needed computers quite in the way we've needed them in the past year, right? Not in our home lives, at least. Now, it's not just that every family needs a great computer. Every person in every family needs a great computer. Students need a great computer, of course. People working from home need a great computer, of course. Stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home moms, silver surfers. We order our groceries. We go to the doctor this way. We stay in touch with the world. And I think so much of that, so many parts of that will stick around. Being able to Zoom our family, it has been not only a necessity, or Skype our family, other one, has been not only a necessity, but I think something that many of us appreciate being able to do as well. So if you have a computer and you don't love it, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, this computer weighs less than 4 pounds, if your computer is slow, I'm live streaming video, I'll close the computer, open it back. I'll bet you if you have a computer at home right now with a hard disk drive, it's pausing, it's not playing live. Look, I closed the computer entirely, open it again. I'll talk more in a little bit about why it does that. It's the solid state drive, that new technology of solid state drive that's built in. If you have a computer that's slow, that doesn't multitask well, notice I've got 5 different things open at the same time here, 5 different windows, easy to go from one to the other, no problem. All of those are reasons to upgrade to a new computer. Is your battery life short? You have like a 2-hour, 3-hour battery life. 11-hour and 45-minute battery life. One of the things I love about this computer is it fits our lives now. Most of us are staying home and working from home, and this has a big screen. This is the #1 selling screen size in America. So it's plenty of screen to work at home all day, go to school all day, and then we spend our 6, 8, 10 hours at work or school on our computer, and then we spend a couple hours with our lives, right? Playing games or talking to our friends and family or doing things for the home that we need to do. This is a big enough screen to really be able to be on it all day long. But then when it's time to be on the go again, I feel like a lot of us are going to be ready for that. Fold the computer, weighs, again, less than 4 pounds, has a 12-hour battery life, Wi-Fi built in, Bluetooth built in. This is a computer that is built to be out and on the go with you wherever you go, Adam. So again, I think it fits the needs that we have today and will fit the needs that most people, most families have for a very long time.
Well, those colors, Aaron, you're holding, is it the gold you've got there?
I've got the gold, I do.
Okay, so Aaron's got the gold. He chose that because it goes best with his outfit. I know you too well, Aaron.
That's right, always.
This is the gold. This is the rose gold, okay? And again, these are soft, these are more muted colors. They look really fabulous though. They look high-end and aspirational. And then you've got the classic silver in front. So beautiful palette to choose from. Think about who you're buying this for, what they would love. If they do go out and about with it, they're gonna be proud to see this. I wanna let you know as well, the interior is equally as gorgeous. If I show you on here, It's got this kind of brushed silver interior on all three of the colors, island style keys, alphanumeric keypad as well. You know, some it seems silly to say, but some keyboards are not nice to use. This is a beautiful keyboard. I can feel with the responsiveness of the keys that this has that high-end feel and quality and precision crafted construction to it. Also the illuminated keyboard, that's what you've got here. Built-in speaker at the top, so if you're watching a movie or playing your music, you'll love it. Aaron, what is HP Fast Charge?
Great question. HP Fast Charge is a feature in HP computers, in the higher line HP computers, that allows your computer to charge from 0, so empty, dead battery, to 50% full, which remember in this computer is about 6 hours, right? Because this is almost a 12-hour battery life in 45 minutes.
Wow.
So what it means is when you wake up in the morning and go, oh man, I left my computer on, I didn't charge my computer last night, whatever, it doesn't matter. By the time you shower and get ready and have a cup of coffee, your computer is charged to at least 6 hours full. It's one of the wonderful convenience factors that are built in. You mentioned the keyboard, so I've got to show this feature as well. This has backlit keys. Do you guys see that? All you do is press F5. People often ask me, Aaron, how did you turn that keyboard on? It's just F5. Look, you press it once, that turns them on all the way. You press it again, and that turns it down to about half. You press it again, and it's off. So that means in all lighting situations, you don't have to have, you know, Adam and I work in studios. So I don't know about you, Ads, but when I get home, I like to turn the lights down a little bit. Everything's on a dimmer. I don't want to feel like I'm, you know, in a grocery store all the time, as my mother would say. So being able to turn that backlight on really lets you still work, even if you have the lights off entirely. There's 3 other big things that I need to mention, and that is the 3 number ones. That's the brands in this computer. So we've said HP already, but we haven't really, I mean, it's sort of a name that needs no introduction, I know, but I'm going to introduce it anyway. HP is the #1 selling computer brand in America. So when you choose this today, just know that you're choosing the brand that more people choose than any other brand in the entire US when it comes to a computer. You're walking into the store and going, yeah, I'll take the best. I'll take the #1. I'll take what most people prefer. They've gotten to that stage by being an incredibly reliable, incredibly fast, easy to use computer. Also, little side note, HP is the #1 selling brand at HSN for all the great things we sell, all the fitness and all the jewelry and all the fashion and all the kitchen, all the goods we sell. HP is our #1 selling brand, period. I mention that because it's why we're able to consistently bring such extraordinary value. I think Adam said this is the lowest priced 15-inch computer we've done this year, period. It's a great price on a 15-inch especially. But we do always bring good value on HP because they're our #1 brand. And when they bring us things, they know that we'll sell an extraordinary amount of them. There's 2 other big #1s. One is Intel. You know that brand, right? Bum, 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 bum. Sound familiar? Maybe I'll try in a different key. Bum, 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 bum.
That's it.
Same key, whatever. Intel is the #1 processing brand in the world. This is the Intel Celeron processor, #1 in the world. In fact, we have a little video that we'll show you right now. Obviously, the value speaks for itself. And this is a processor that's built for value, but it's built for versatility as well. So do you love gaming? Do you love streaming video? That's what I love. I don't game much, but man, I stream a lot of videos, especially during Corona. I've just streamed so much, whether it's Hulu or whether it's HSN or whether it's Netflix, playing games, streaming video, anything graphically oriented, social media, Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or any of those. They're so fast on this computer because of the processor, the Intel Celeron processor, among other things. So HP is #1. Intel's #1 processor company in the world. And then the third one, probably the most obvious, the Microsoft operating system. This is Windows 10. With Windows 10, you have your start button in the bottom left-hand corner. There it is. If you click on your start button, all of your apps, some people call them live tiles, some people call them programs, those all show up for you. I'll show you one other thing that I love. There's a lot to love about Windows 10. I love the Windows Store. With the Windows Store, you sort of have the ease of a tablet or of a smartphone, because if you want to download anything, for example, for gaming, see how fast this is, or anything for entertainment, or sometimes we have to work, sometimes we have to go to school. So I'll go right here to productivity. All of those apps, all of those programs are at your fingertip. You don't have to go to the software store. You don't have to search. They're all right there for you. So Adam, when you buy the computer, you can know you are buying the best of the best. #1 computer in America, #1 processing brand in the entire world. and #1 operating system as well.
Today's a good day to make that decision to upgrade because they gave us this feature price. It is the only scheduled presentation at $429.99 for FlexPay. So we're going to spread the cost over 4 months on any credit or debit card and free shipping and handling. Just a reminder, if you have an HSN credit card, we are doing 12-month VIP financing, and that brings the price down to $35 and change each month. And there's no interest on that as long as the balance is paid by the end of the 12 months. If you have an HSN card, it's a good way to shop. And if you want to apply for one, you can always do that by calling us. But giving you the right tool to get any job done, to tackle those things that we're all trying to tackle right now, having the right tools at home makes life a little bit easier. If your laptop is always freezing or crashing, is slow, just feels like it's working against you rather than for you, well, it's time to upgrade, right? But we want to do it on a special day with a special price, and that's exactly what this is. Silver, rose gold, and gold. Gold is at the back, rose gold is in the middle, and the silver is at the front. We talked about the long life battery, nearly 12 hours, HP fast charge, charging it to nearly full in just a matter of minutes. We talk about the built-in webcam delivering high quality images for those Zoom calls or Skype calls, the individually tiled keys, the backlit keyboard. If you're working late into the night, you'll appreciate having the keyboards illuminated. I always hate it on my TV remote. I don't know why the keys are not illuminated there. I'm always searching around for the right button, right? It makes a difference when you can see what you're doing. Yeah. And they've done that with this. Aaron wonderfully went through those 3 big brands. We took Windows, we took Intel, and we took HP. So we feel good and confident about that it's wise in terms of our investment. But what this unleashes is unlimited potential to get whatever we want done. That might be playing. It might be just surfing. Or it might be working and schooling. But when you have this laptop, you've got the right tool to get the job done. Aaron and I have about 6 or 7 minutes left in our presentation. Rose gold will be the first to sell out. Aaron, I do want to highlight something you mentioned early on, and that is the size of this screen. Last time you and I did a laptop at around $430, it was a 14-inch screen. This is the most popular size in America, right?
It is. It's the size that most people go for. So I would absolutely encourage you, if you need a new computer, this is a great size. It's a great brand. It's the #1 processor. It was bought, HSN bought from HP, because we thought this was the perfect computer for 99.9% of you guys for the start of the year. You know, for anyone, unless you have some very, very, very specific need, it's perfect for a student. Excuse me. Perfect for an at-home worker. Perfect for a silver surfer, perfect for someone running the household. I want to talk to you about one of the key technological improvements, which you see over here. It says 256GB SSD. Yeah. SSD stands for solid state drive. In the past, that probably would have said HDD, which stands for hard disk drive. A hard disk drive was a mechanical component. It was inside the computer, and it spun. So that meant anytime you saved information, stored information, searched for information, the drive had to actually spin. Well, that movement, we know from physics, movement causes friction. Friction causes heat. So that would make the computer run hot. It would also take a lot of battery life. It would slow the computer down. And there had to be a fan in the computer to cool it down because of the heat. Well, that's all gone. In fact, one little story, this just happened this week. That's why I've heard the story a couple of times. My little guy, my little 2-year-old, my sister has been visiting, and my sister has an older laptop, and it has a hard disk drive in it. So Max was in her room watching a video with her, and he kept looking at her saying, Kiki, what happened? Kiki, what happened? And what he was asking is, why is the computer making so much noise? He thought there was something wrong with it. Now, obviously, he doesn't know computer science yet, but he's used to my computer, which solid state drive doesn't make any noise. He couldn't figure out what is that buzzing and humming from the computer. So the advantages, as you just saw there, to having a solid state drive over a hard disk drive is it is lighter, it is quieter, and it is faster. In fact, we'll show you that one more time. So the advantages of the solid state drive that are in your new computer, it's lighter, it's quieter, and it's faster. That means faster boot up and faster shutdown. It means your applications load more quickly, better battery life, nearly a 12-hour battery life on your new computer, no moving parts, and what happened? It's quieter. You won't hear, there's no fan in it to cool down the drive. because the drive doesn't move, the drive doesn't create any heat, the drive doesn't slow things down. I showed you this at the beginning of the airing, but I'll show you just one more time. We're live streaming HSN right there. You could be live streaming Netflix or Hulu or whatever, and I'll just show you, when you close the computer and open it again, that stream is instant. You're never waiting on it, Adam.
And that's a big difference. You compare that maybe to your computer at home and you open it up and it takes forever. It doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. Aaron, what about Bluetooth? Can I use my Bluetooth earbuds with this?
Absolutely. Any wireless connection. So Wi-Fi connections, you're good. Bluetooth connections, you're good. There's also 3 USB ports. There's 2 full-size USB ports. So those are what we call the USB-A ports. If you want to plug in a thumb drive or you want to plug in a mouse. On this side, there's an HDMI port. So you can send high-definition video and audio with one cable. And then that's a USB-C port, which is what you see more and more on so many devices. So there's all of your USB ports built in. And again, to reaffirm Adam's question, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in as well.
Well, this is it. In our final 3 minutes, we'd love for you to place your order with us today. We'll send it right out to you. If you don't love it, you've got 30 days to return it to us. And of course, you get a refund of the purchase price. Those 3 colors available from the brand new 2021 collection. It's their brand new gold, their brand new rose gold, and the silver as well. It's a little softer, a little bit more of a muted palette, but it really is refined. It looks gorgeous. There's a lot of kind of, there's a finesse to it for sure. I think everybody would be very happy with this. Proud to be seen with this. It is lightweight at just 3.9 pounds. You know that battery life is through the roof at nearly 12 hours, so this will keep on going. And again, it might be something that sits in one place at home, right? It might just sit on a desk, on a table at home and never move, and it can be like that. But if you are on the move, or you want to escape to the bedroom or outside, get away from the kids, or you want to go to the coffee shop, you can take this with you as well and know that it can do everything that you need. The solid state drive is a very big upgrade because there's no moving parts like a traditional hard disk drive. It's faster, as Aaron just demonstrated so many times, so you're not waiting on it. Aaron, what about some of the bonus goodies that we get? We get a special voucher because we're shopping at HSN, right?
That's right. So additional software is also included. And if we take a shot of it there in the studio, I'll probably be able to walk you guys through some of it. I'll also mention, in terms of software that we recommend, we have Viper Advanced Security. This is antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware for 8 computers for 5 years. So that's certainly something we recommend as well. So some of the things that you see on the voucher that Adam is holding, I see Grokr. Grokr is a great fitness program, so a couple-month voucher to Grokr. Pandora is a great, I'm sure many of you know, music service. There's Pandora. Curious.com there on the bottom left-hand corner, where you can take tens of thousands of classes online, and we've already paid for a couple of months on that. And then one other one I saw there was... Hotspot? Oh, gosh, there's one. What is it? Oh, yeah, Pizzap. There is the hotspot that protects you when you're out and about online. And Pizzap is a great little program for editing videos and editing photos. So we give you a lot of stuff, a lot of great programs to get started. The quick rundown, just the 20-second rundown on the computer if you're just joining us. It is lighter weight. It only weighs about a little bit less than 4 pounds, has a longer battery life, 11-hour and 45-minute battery life. #1 screen size in America, 15-inch screen. #1 computer brand in America, #1 processor in the world. This is Intel.